Hello and welcome everyone to Twin Mirror, and we are back with Sam, who returned to his hometown, meeting all the people from his past after leaving in a rush about 2 years ago. But we have a good reason to be back because our best friend Nick recently died in a car crash, and for now we're just getting reacquainted with some of the locals. But little Joan, the daughter of Nick, approached us and asked us if we couldn't investigate the death of her father a little bit more because she suspects there is something off about all that. I haven't really gotten into the investigation part, but I wanted to get acquainted with all the people, kind of get to know them, kind of get a feel for our character, for what's going on, and we will most certainly get into that. One of the big steps for that, though, is talking to our ex, Anna, our one that got away, as Sam put it, and there's no more waiting. We have to talk to her.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit. Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I thought last time I said I don't think that Sam is much of a hugger, but I think with her that is the exception. It hurts to come back. I think with her we would be honest.
It really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or two, 5 if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Oh, I know that, but
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
not exactly.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Oh, they were together.
Wait, you and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
I mean,
He probably tried.
Yeah,
I hadn't
exactly.
been answering his calls.
That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Yeah, let's hold off on the murdered parts.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house.
That's what
but
I
he's
was
just
thinking.
missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, throw away. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone.
I got
Play
that.
that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's.
That sounds good.
It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two.
Yeah.
Or 3. And then I'll go.
Oh, we ran him out of town. I wonder what he's planning to do this time.
What's look?
Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
I don't know. I don't trust that guy for some reason. Can't tell you why, honestly. Anything else with this guy?
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
Thing with Tara?
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted
Jesus.
to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's alright.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I?
Thanks.
It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me.
She's really
So,
helpful.
I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Wow. Yeah, that was very considerate. Oh, let's go.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
To Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
No, you didn't. but we drink. Let's drink.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Jeez.
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way.
Okay.
I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Yeah, I hope so too. No need to like grab her like that. I mean, mostly Declan.
Declan sure came at her with both barrels. Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
Oh, okay. I have a few drinks, I guess. Guess we're not driving home.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Didn't ask you to be here.
Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back.
I couldn't let you miss this.
You just showed up.
You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Fair enough. Wonder what the connection there is. Like who that is. Maybe our twin? That could be. I haven't heard of a twin yet, but... Oh, didn't we want to meet at 9:30?
Hello? Checkout was at 9.
Oops.
Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
I agree.
What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what?
Sure seems so.
Ugh, I can't think straight. Need
New
some water
day,
on my
new
face.
pain.
Clear it up. Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Oof. I think we wanted to meet at 9:30 with Anna, right?
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Please let there be water.
Beer. Yeah, maybe not the beer. Snacks? Probably also not great. Can't select snacks now.
No, no more beer.
No.
I need water.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
No food. I'll just throw it all up.
Oh, there we have a bottle.
Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
No water, of course.
Oof, oof, oof.
Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
That's some success.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. At least it won't take me long to get my things.
That's true. That'll help. We poop.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
That's a good question. Let's hunt for the shirt. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. We are not wounded.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this?
Oh no!
What did I do?
That is not good at all. We don't seem injured, so it's not our blood. And there was a lot of blood. What's happening now? I don't know what to do. Just running.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
Or do I have to avoid them? He controls like a tank. Here we go. Oh. Thought maybe I had to run and just steady yourself. How? Oof.
Find the way to calm down.
I don't know how though. How does this work? Maybe the green ones? Maybe the green ones? Nope.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
But how? Steady yourself. Is it then this one? Oh no. Oh, I see. Ooh. Death row solitary, that's not good. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Take control, take control. Ooh. Oh no, they're moving. Nope. Ran right into that one. This is not as easy as it looks, by the way. He really moves. It's tough to move him. Ugh. There. Focus. Focus.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Answers. Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
Okay.
Get far away. Don't think. Just go.
I think I will take this one. Let's just do it again.
If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened.
We have to face what happened.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Do want some answers, though.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there.
The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'm not sure if I know how to blend in. Everyone knows me.
There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing.
Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Ooh, that's not good. You thought we have to investigate the potential murder of our best friend, and now we potentially murdered someone. That's not how it was supposed to go. Things could be worse, I guess.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea?
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved.
I don't know if he'll see it that way.
I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers.
I picked the latter.
Guess we're not meeting with Anna. But at the same time, I understand that we have a little more important things to do.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
Oh, you never know. Family photo.
Ethan and his parents. And I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
Oh, did she die or leave? I'll get that out in a second.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Okay. Exotic bottle. There was a big celebration at the coal miners' haven the day Ethan took over. He'd worked there for many years as a bartender and now he owned it. It was a classic American success story, not often seen in Basswood. Men achieved modest dream through hard work. The bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came out to celebrate. Everybody except Celeste, Ethan's little sister. She never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as the new owner. He saved it for just the two of them, but it was still there on the shelf the next morning, unopened. Christina from the cafe said that she saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight the next day. They used to be two peas in a pod as children, she said, shaking her head. Isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste in all the years you were a regular at the Miners' Haven? Looks like Ethan has kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life, or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate together again. Okay. Ooh, we got a lot of updates here. Anna and Nick talk about cliches. The moment I left Basswood, my best friend and my ex get together. I don't know how to take this, but in a strange way, it's also the thing we have in common. Anna's the only person who knows what it feels like to have lost Nick, even. I admit that packing up and leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't, not now. Not until I get to the bottom of this. Maybe we were also just framed. That could definitely be if we have like a conspiracy going on here. Joan is in that awkward phase when she's a kid, a teenager, and an adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. She feels like there's no one in her corner. What's that adage about happy families all being the same? Well, the miserable ones are miserable in their own way. It sure doesn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. That's the bottle. Kathy and John's relationship seems fraught with tension. Then we have Tara. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or a serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one. Fair enough. Soda cans. Not sure if they let. Something in the freezer, maybe? Cleaning products.
Whoa. What happened here last night?
Okay, maybe we just got into a fight.
Look around. Figure out what happened.
The miners, maybe?
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Okay, let's investigate. I like that. Not sure which of these bottles was the mistake. Okay, cash register, baseball bat, mop. Ooh, it got knocked over.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry,
maybe,
Nick.
Maybe we defended it? Could also be. Should we play? I'm not sure if now is the right time.
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
I hope we get another chance because I would like to, but I don't know if this is if there's a timer on this at all. Like now is not the right moment.
It might have fallen off the table.
This
Seems
is where
people got
the
rowdy last night.
Yeah, this is where the miner is set. So maybe we got into a fight with a miner and one of them started bleeding.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that? These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Something on the ground.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt.
Oh,
Does
is
it
that
mean that I
blood?
was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Okay.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Oh, what's this? Hugh Kirkland, pharmacist. Oh. Great for a headache.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Yeah, was he involved?
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
I think we were at least part of it. Not sure if we caused it though. Anything else? There must be. Right. Anything behind the bar that I missed? No. Doors. This reminds me a little bit of Fahrenheit. The beginning. Oh, there. Something.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
It could be. Something back here. Something at the exit door. Anything else? I don't see anything. I missed something here. Here.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
There's the card. No. This is where we were sitting. Second glass. Oh, there's blood. Right.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
How can I... There's blood on the ground. Maybe I have to play... Slightly... Was moved slightly connected to a fight. Maybe I have to play Pac-Man. Maybe Pac-Man holds all the answers. Anything else here? Oh, there's more here. Okay.
The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
That could be. I mean, now
I
that
think I've seen enough to put together the pieces.
seems
of what
like it happened
last
here,
night.
I would feel like
Just gotta think it
if we
through.
killed someone, I mean, we would have the police here at our hotel anyway, right? I feel a little more relaxed about all this. Let's see.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
Okay, do we now have to piece
Now to
things
work
together?
out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left.
Okay.
I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Answer the questions to start forming a hypothesis. Alright.
My memory ends here. But there's 2 glasses. Who was here with me? I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Alright. We have... Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. So where was the epicenter? Maybe it started here? Did we start to fight here? More's the pillar.
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Can we do anything? There. There's something. On the stage.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
So we have Joel's cap, then his bracelet. Ooh. I mean, I think that most likely is Joel, since his cap was at the jukebox, which would like that is the furthest away from where he was sitting, right?
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
His cap was all the way over there.
That can't be right. It doesn't match the damage done to the room.
Okay,
That's
then
Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. That can't be right. It doesn't. The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly. That can't be right.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't match the damage done to the room. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
And then we went over there. Okay, I think that makes more sense. First, I had a different impression as to what the first position here meant.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked.
I think so, because his cap is all the way there at the jukebox.
This doesn't fit with the thing I found. The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight.
Other than the memorial. That seems to make sense. Maybe I got into a fight with all of them.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly. One hell of a mess. This...
Do this.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
So it's
That's
probably
Dennis's.
Dennis bracelet.
Definitely wanted to shut him up
to the
last night.
memorial.
Looks like not even the memorial board
See.
was spared by... I have
Oh.
a complete picture now.
There we go. And then probably it escalated after.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Hey, who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch?
Oh.
We don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at...
Meet me later. That's not good.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize.
I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Yeah, let's leave discreetly. Okay, we have, but I mean that little brawl wouldn't explain the amount of blood that we found on our shirt, but we were to meet him later on. This is all very interesting. So what would he want to show us? Something... Show us the true Nick?
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Perfect.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna.
Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear.
Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it.
Maybe I was wrong about the time that we wanted to meet.
I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Okay, let's have a look. Inquire about Dennis. Dennis behaved like a total jerk last night, slagging off both Nick and Anna to me. How badly did I hurt him? That's the question, but it seemed like at least in that fight, it was only a little bit of nose bleeding, which would not explain our shirt. But I think it's time to take a break here, and then we will continue our investigation. I'm trying to see if Dennis is okay and what happened last night. Maybe meet with Anna. Lots of things to do. But thank you all for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a like. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. If you want to go above and beyond in your support, you can check out the Patreon link down below. And I will be back with more Twin Mirror tomorrow. Until then, have a great time.